Hey, welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. This is for September 20th, 2019 energy. What is good, my beautiful sun rays, awesome dragons? Standing in gratitude, standing in gratitude, standing in gratitude. We're going to go ahead and get this party started. So, here we go. I, Sunshine, stand before Divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I may be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome. I am always grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for assisting us on our highest possible path. What is good, my beautiful sun rays, awesome dragons? I hope everybody is doing well. Wow. Look at that combo. Wow. They just kind of just blended in. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely amazing. I had them stacked on top of each other when the weather was doing its own thing, all up in my house. I had them all stacked on top of each other, so trying to move them very quickly as we had a little leak going on. Wow. Still kind of in awe. And they're almost the same size. I didn't even pay attention. So, yeah, that part. I actually want to look at these cards that blended in. I know that their Divine does not make mistakes. So I hadn't shuffled those cards, but I just want to show y'all what these cards are. We got perseverance, effort, parenting, and spiritual career. So I'm going to put them back in the deck and see what shows up, right? So, always in awe at the way the universe works, the messages that we get. The messages that we get that show up. Sometimes the messages be so much for the person that's doing the reading as it is for the amazing people viewing. So I always love that. If it is your first time joining me on this beautiful journey, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, head over to Conversationswithdragons.com. I will be happy to assist you there. So, we are getting our shuffle on and see what messages you need to know for today. I will be putting out, and I've said this in the last couple videos or so, just letting you know that I will be doing an annual overview here in the next couple of weeks for overview of 2020. So, just so you know. Oh, miracle showing up. Always grateful for those. Always grateful for those. Health. There's this awesome book that Louise Hay wrote called You Can Heal Your Body. And it talks about, in detail, different parts of your body or different issues that are associated with your body. And it has the problem and then the affirmation. And I actually love that book because it has the affirmations to go with it. And I feel like it's very powerful because I believe that we really can heal our bodies. And so I'm bringing that up to the fact that the card health here showed up. And for me today, honoring myself, I have been in a tad bit of pain, because we did a lot of cleanup from the weather. So still pushing forward, because we don't tend to sit still. Um, I'm bringing this up because, one, I want you to honor your body, right? So when your body's talking to you, and it talks to you through pain, it's bringing your attention to whatever that is. Sometimes it's not just bringing it to your attention, the physical, but the what it is meaning spiritually. So um, I remember having pain in a certain part of my body, and when I was reading about that, it was talking about not being flexible and not wanting to move forward, or afraid to move forward. So we do, our fears sometimes overtake everything else, because we're afraid that we're going to be great, or we're afraid that we're going to fail, or we're afraid of what we're going to find out, or afraid to be great. Sometimes that's what it is. And at the end of the day, my beautiful dragons and sun rays, you hold the key to all of the amazingness of your life. So your health is important, and it doesn't just talk about your physical health, but your mental health, your spiritual health. It is you as a whole. And if you are not okay in those areas, you as a whole, then you are not going to be good for anyone. So health showing up for you is asking you to take care of yourself. We talk about self-care often. It is very, 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 very imperative that you do that you take time for yourself, that you do take time to care for yourself and love on yourself and be compassionate with yourself. We are the hardest on ourselves, more than anybody else could ever be. And it is important that you are taking care of yourself, getting enough rest, getting enough sun, getting enough water, exercise, meditation, eating properly. Like, all of those things are important. And a lot of times we take those things for granted, that we're just doing it, or that it just happens. But I mean, it is very important that we are taking care of ourselves. So if you are traveling a lot, working out of the country, or working at the plants, or driving, all of those things take a toll on your body and your mind and everything. So and the reason that I pointed those particular things out is because it's harder to take care of yourself when you're doing certain jobs, or if you're working long hours, things like that, burning the candles at both sticks, so to speak. So take the time to care for yourself, even if it is you're on a road and you're traveling a lot. Even if you are working long hours, remember to take care of yourself, because you taking care of yourself is gonna allow you to be here and function a lot better, a lot longer than if you don't. Okay. We're gonna move into the links, which talks about the keeper of secrets. It says, take time out of the world to be the observer, which means you don't have to if you want to refer to social media, let's do that. Because sometimes we just want to look and see what's going on, right? We don't want to engage. You don't have to like, heart, or comment on anything. Observe. See what's going on in the world. Now, that was just an example because, social media. um, but nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. When you are paying attention to your intuition, those gut feelings, those little nudges, those signs, when you trust them, you're not going to miss out on anything. Nobody's going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes, so to speak. You see others' secrets and you keep them sacred because it's not your job to point those things out. Your job is taking care of you and who you are, right? Um, and especially when someone um, loves you enough and trusts you enough to share something, that some of their deepest darkest secrets that they probably don't want the world to know, um, they're trusting you with that gift of knowing that. And it says in silence and in solitude you will find your strength. Most people do not like being alone, and most people don't like being silent. uh, in different cultures, depending on what your path is, some of those spiritual teachers are learning. They take a vow of being silent. They do different things. Now, by far, not telling you to do that. Just be okay with finding time for yourself to tune in to the messages that are for you. Okay. And those messages may be a lot deeper and more secret for you than it is for anyone else, because maybe you don't want to share those things with other people, and that's okay. And if you choose to share those things, that's okay. There's power in all those things. You walking in your purpose and what you choose to share. So you have this beautiful thunder drum, and the drum, the heartbeat. Uh, when I think about it, I just hear the heartbeat. The um, I hear the drums, and normally when I hear the drums, it just kind of takes me out. Like I automatically want to go. I automatically want to go, go traveling. I'm like, no, stay here. I remember being with my sissy in Arizona, and I can't remember if it was her or I. I think it was me that was playing the drum. She might have been playing the drum, but when she was, yeah, it was her. She was playing the drum, and I was zoned. I was gone, and she was like, no, 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 stay here. But what it makes me travel. So in any case, when that card shows up, drumming, um, in Native culture, of course, some of it is calling to battle. Some of it is calling for you to say you're celebrating different things. So it's like getting you ready. Okay, so the beautiful thing is this card is showing up and telling you to get ready for this miracle, because that's what you got next. And it says, dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, not let hope slip away, for I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. So even when you are in solitude and in silence, you are maybe in silence and solitude from other people, but your angels and your support are still here, which is beautiful. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you, and all heals with passing time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. So, taking care of yourself so that you can um, be at your greatest, right? Tuning in to who you are and trusting where you are, right? And getting you ready for the miracles that are about to manifest. So I love the fact that no matter where you are at this very moment, You still have miracles on the way. Trust in everything that you are. Know that you are divinely guided. Know that you are supported. And know that even if things don't look so pretty today, that they are still absolutely amazing and in divine order. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful reading. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved. And that is such a beautiful thing.